Hello. If you want, I'm going to speak.
I'm here at GC session with Pastor Bradley Booth from Storytellers, and he writes a lot of books. He's a great author and a great storyteller. So tell us a little bit about what you're doing lately.
Well, we run a ministry called the Storytellers. I'm a longtime educator, teacher, professor, pastor, missionary. So we bring stories back, and people always say, will you write my stories? Absolutely. So we write stories from all over the world to help families be mission-minded.
I love it, and I remember a lot of your stories like Grasshopper and the Sabbath Ox, for example.
Yes, yeah.
Those are always fun stories that the kids love. What's your favorite story or the kids like the most? What's your latest one?
One story I've been telling lately actually came from America. A little girl who lived on a farm with her family, and she told her father, "Can I have your cigar or your pipe?" And
my goodness.
He says, "Why do you want it?" He smokes, and she says, so he gave it to her, and she went out and buried it in the backyard.
Oh no!
And when he wanted it the next night, he said, "Where is it?" She said, "Well, I buried it." She had a little tombstone there. And what she ended up doing in the family was everybody who came to the family ended up eventually 44 family members ended up kicking the habit, and there was a little cemetery in the backyard where she put all their tombstones. It was great.
That is wonderful how Jesus is in store and wants to live in everyone's heart and lead them. So that's amazing. So tell us a little bit more about how people can find your books. I know we have some recommended books on the 3abnkids.tv website, for example, but tell us a little bit more how they can find more books on your stories.
Well, here at the GC, you can go over to the wall, the west wall there, and there's the Storytellers booth there. So just look for the Stories booth. Storytellers Booth, that's my name, Booth.
Yeah,
so.
Pastor Bradley Booth.
And you can also go on our website, which is thestorytellers.one, thestorytellers.one, or we have a new one, the-story-tellers.com.
Okay, perfect.
So either one will get you there.
And you can also contact him because he also goes to different schools and shares his stories in books and even do a week of prayer, right?
Yes.
So those are great opportunities. So find Pastor Bradley Booth, and we hope that you can visit us here at the 3ABN booth or Pastor Bradley Booth here at GC Session.